All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. From IRP, heat number 1, we'll see Justin Schultz and Bill Rabbits on the front row. David Lux and Cody Kennedy will be on the second row. Brian Hewitt, Zach Mead of the third row. Tyler Clifford and Kirk Marble round out the field for heat 1. Miles, yes it is, buddy. And Tina, if you're asking who that was driving around the track backwards during qualifying, we just have to say, he's partly your fault. Because of course it was Ryan. Drivers heading off pit road. They'll stack up. Heat number 1 could give us some signs of what's to come here tonight. Pace car will take him around one more time. Pit road entry. Whoa! Pit road entry is on the backstretch, and David Lux is, I think, had a major connection issue. He is back out, but he is blinking badly. Pace car will duck into pit road, coming into turn 3. Miles, good question. I'll let you know here in a few minutes when they go green. Here we go. Wow. Bill Rabbits and Justin Schultz started to pull away. Green flag is in the air. Both of the front row drivers had to slow down right before the green flag or risk getting a penalty. Brian Hewitt on the move, already up into third on the bottom in the 25. Whoa! Justin Schultz goes backwards. There's problems behind. Zach Mead gets caught up in it. Bill Rabbits goes to lead. Hewitt now in second. Let's take a quick look and see if we can see what happened to Justin Schultz a moment ago. Looked like Justin got stuck in the middle, 3 wide as they came out of turn 4. Oh, and gets a bump from behind, clips Zach Mead, and there they go, both into the wall. Meanwhile, David Lux, who was having a connection problem, set the fastest lap a moment ago. But Kirk Marble just cranked it up and ran a 22.25. Meanwhile, Brian Hewitt looking under Bill Rabbits. Justin Schultz has gone to pit road. Brian couldn't get it done out of turn 4, loses a little bit of ground. Hey, thank you, Miles. 3 laps to go in heat 1. Tyler Clifford is now into second. Excuse me, now Brian Hewitt's around. Something went haywire. Bill Rabbits coming out of turn 4. Bill Rabbits is going to pull off the win for heat. Nope, it's scoring 2 to go. I think there might be a few glitches here tonight. We'll keep an eye on this. David Lutz is towed to pit road. Justin Schultz is towed to pit road. A lot of cars out here blinking as they get the white flag. I think the variety of cars having connection problems is causing some issues with the scoring. We did mention there were some issues with the drivers connecting and having connection issues tonight, but no issue for Bill Rabbit. He will win Heat 1. And looks like there were quite a few glitches. Hey, good evening, Russell. All right, folks, here we go. Heat number 2. Austin Edwards and Kirk Stankiewicz will have the front row. Ryan McDaniel and Brad Ronning on the second row. Joe Lutz and Bill Lutz on the third row. Andrew Thornton and John Barry round out the field. Austin Edwards did not qualify and did not get any practice in, and I'm guessing Austin is taking an EOL, but he's going to drop to the back in style, obviously. Ryan McDaniel, Kirk Stankiewicz on the front row. I guess that's what you get when you drive laps of the track in reverse like Ryan did during qualifying. You somehow end up on the front row of Heat 2. All right, they get the 1 to green from Barney the Flagman. We'll keep an eye on the drivers here in Heat 2 as well to see if we're having more blinking issues, which apparently we are. Brad Ronning disappeared for all of 1 and 2. He's now dropped to the back of the field as the pace car drops in. Kirk Stankiewicz is way ahead. Here they come out of turn 4. Green flag flies. Heat number 2 is underway. Ryan quickly clears traffic, and Joe Lutz picks up several spots right off the green, as does Andrew Thornton, who started at the back. Kirk Stankiewicz has had a problem. Back behind, they are 3 wide out of 4. Austin Edwards already making up ground after dropping to the tail. Austin already the second. Ryan is out front, but for how much longer? Austin is on the move. Andrew Thornton is holding him up, trying to take second place back. Bill Lutz has gone to pit road unexpectedly. Andrew Thornton just set the fastest lap so far in Heat 2. Ryan's lead of 0.6 of a second about to start shrinking. No, Ryan just set the fastest lap of 22.25. But John Barry just ran a 22.15. They continue to get faster. I'm guessing once we're under the lights, we're going to see some big speed. 4 laps to go. Ryan still out front. Austin has peaked underneath. Now John Barry in the mix. Austin looking underneath. Oh, big slide jump. Austin is sideways. Andrew Thornton barely skirts disaster. John Barry now up into third. Ryan McDaniel coming through 3 and 4 will get 2 to go. Just under a half-second lead. Ryan McDaniel continues to lead as they come to get the white flag. John Barry now looking under Andrew Thornton. They have caught up to the back bumper of Ryan McDaniel. Half a lap to go. Can Ryan hold him off? I think he's going to do it. He goes a little wide. Andrew sends it. It won't be enough. Ryan McDaniel wins Heat 2. Ryan back in victory lane. It has been a while. We've talked about the bad luck he had all of 2024, but the last month or so, he has really started to turn it around. Has he turned it around enough to get to victory lane in the feature? Let's find out. Edmund Jones and Richie Joplin have the front row. Bill Rabbits, Ryan McDaniel in the second row. Tyler Clifford, Andrew Thornton on the third row. Kirk Marble, John Barry is the fourth. Cody Kennedy and Joe Lux round out the top 10. Zach Mead in 11th. Next to Austin Edwards in 12th. Brian Hewitt in 13th. Kirk Stankiewicz in 14th. David Lux and Bill Lux 15th and 16th. Justin Schultz in 17th. Brad Ronding rounds out the 18-car field here tonight. Everybody rolls out. The field begins to stack up on the backstretch and get ready for the green. And looks like David Lux is still blinking. I'm not sure what David Lux is doing at the moment, but there he goes to blinking again, and that could be problematic. David Lux has gone to pit road, and Brad Ronning is just towed in. There is a lot going on tonight as the pace car drops to pit road. Here we go. Edmund and Richie out front. The green flag flies at IRP. Hey, good evening, JR. Richie and Edmund battling up front. Ryan in third in a three-wide battle. Multiple three-wide battles going on mid-pack. It is a flat track. We do see this quite often. Edmund Jones has the lead. Richie right on his bumper. Tyler Clifford, Ryan McDaniel battling for third and fourth, and a lot of cars right there trying to get into that top three. Kirk Marble on the bottom, Ryan up top, Andrew Thornton trying to shoot the gap. Ryan shuts the door briefly out of two. Andrew gets a run. Here comes John Barry now up on the high side. Edmund Jones still has the lead. Tyler Clifford now has third, Kirk Marble in fourth. Austin Edwards also moving through the field. He is up 5 spots now into seventh, right on the back bumper of Andrew Thornton, but John Barry fights back up top. Boy, that is tight as they go through the turn. Austin manages to clear on the backstretch. Edmund Jones, Richie Joplin up front. They have the fastest laps. Now down to 22.12. These guys are getting even faster. Clifford and Marble still battling it out. Marble loses some big ground on entry. He did set up Andrew Thornton to come to the high side. John Barry, Austin Edwards, Ryan McDowell, Ryan and Barry are together. The caution is out. I'm not 100% sure what the caution was for. See if we can see. There's Brad Ronning. He was coming off pit road. That does not appear to be what brought the caution out. He is well below the racing line. Folks, I really don't know what the caution is for. Maybe one of the drivers will chime in here in a minute and we can figure it out. It could very well be that iRacing saw the blinking car and threw a caution. It may have detected the car in the middle of the track when it was actually on the bottom. Well, for the moment, until we know, Edmund Jones has the lead. Richie Joplin in second, Tyler Clifford in third, Andrew Thornton in fourth, Kirk Marble currently in fifth. Austin Edwards, John Barry, Ryan McDaniel, Zach Mead, and Brian Hewitt round out the top 10. Brian Hewitt was fast in Heat 1 until he had problems late in the race. Hewitt's already up 3 spots and into the top 10. Could see him coming through the field just as much as we have Austin. Lights go out. They begin to stack up. Pace car dives to pit road as they go into turn 3. Side by side out of turn 4. And the green flag is back in the air. Edmund is away quick. Tyler Clifford tried to take advantage of Edmund's launch and get up underneath Richie Joplin, but couldn't get there. Now we're going 3. Whoa! Andrew Thornton is in the wall with Tyler Clifford. And unfortunately, Clifford is upside down. He'll have to tow. Let's take a look at this incident. Oh, it looks like Clifford, they were 4 wide. It looks like Clifford tried to come up the track. See if we can get a look down from the blimp. Yeah, Tyler Clifford came up but didn't know Andrew's nose was in there. Tyler Clifford has gone to pit road. He had to tow to pit road. He did end up upside down. They should get the 1 to green this time by. Oh, maybe not. So far, the biggest movers of the night. Austin Edwards up 8 spots into 4th. Zach Mead up 5 spots into 6th. Brian Hewitt now up 5 spots into 8th. And we do have an even bigger problem now. Brian Hewitt, Ryan McDaniel will be restarting side by side. If you don't know what I'm talking about, feel free to go to the YouTube channel and search Brian versus Ryan. You'll see several shorts. Anytime those two get close to each other, chaos. Both drivers having a good run right now. Ryan in 7th, Brian in 8th. We'll see if they can avoid each other and make it to the end. Pace car dives to pit road. Here they come out of turn 4. Richie will probably be watching the restart closer. Here they go. Green flag in the air. Edmund gets away, but not as much. Richie slides down. Side by side, back behind through 1 and 2. Oh, Zach Mead kisses the wall. Giving John Barry a little bit of a run. John slides by, takes 5th place on his march to the front. Austin Edwards is on the attack underneath Richie Joplin. With the leader just ahead, but Edmund pulling away at the moment. John Barry just set the fastest lap back in 5th, 22.05. Expect to see John up in the top 3 before this is all said and done. Brian Hewitt in 7 now has pulled away from Ryan. They're both safe for the moment. Ryan trying to hold on to 8. Bill Rabbits and Bill Lux closing in, as is Joe Lux. Andrew Thornton had to go to the tail after causing that caution earlier. He is back up into 12th. Cody Kennedy in 13th. Bert Stankiewicz in 14th. Justin Schultz in 15th. Tyler Clifford a lap down. A couple laps down. It's also worth noting Cody Kennedy is back inside his rig trying to race. Not sure if he'll make it all night, but it is great to see Cody back on track. Brad Ronning has had a problem. He has towed the pit road. We will not see a caution. Brad looks like he has a problem at a turn 4. And it looks like he just pulled over. Taking a little look back to see if there was a problem before. Brad seems okay, coming through 1 and 2 down the back straightaway. Was fighting back down the bottom and then just a lap later just pulled it over. Edmund Jones continues to lead, but Austin right on his bumper. Richie Joplin holds third, Kirk Marble in fourth, John Berry in fifth. Man continuing to march forward. Brian Hewitt now up into sixth. Brad Ronning pulled over due to connection issues. That is a heartbreak. It does appear a lot of the drivers are having connection issues tonight. Austin Edwards is looking for the lead. And he is going to take it, but Edmund back to the inside. Edmund slides up, Austin crosses over. Apparently they think they're dirt racing tonight. Austin can really get that car. He seems to be getting really good at rotating in the middle of the turn. Not that time, he just sent it. Watch him as he goes through 1 and 2. It just seems like Austin has figured something out in the middle of 1 and 2 that allows him to rotate the car and get it through that turn, getting back on the power early. They continue to battle side by side, and it's bringing everybody back into the fight. Richie Joplin, Kirk Marble, John Berry, all right behind. Brian Hewitt in sixth is about 1.5 seconds back, but he is starting to make some ground up. Zach Mead not far behind in seventh. Ryan still holding on to 8. Bill Lux right on his bumper. And here we go, Austin for the crossover. Austin has the run as they go off into 1 and 2. They're going to open the door. Richie Joplin and Kirk Marble now battle back behind. Austin still out front for the moment. But Edmund staying right to his inside. Now these battles back behind. John Berry starting to look low. Austin securely in the lead for the moment. Coming to 16 to go. The top 5 all right there nose to tail. Now they've gone single file. Brian Hewitt and Zach Mead had drifted back a little bit, about 1.7 seconds behind this lead pack. Kirk Marble trying to get by on the bottom. He loses ground out of 4. John Barry perfectly positioned to capitalize. Barry now moves up into 4th as Kirk slides behind. Richie Joplin now back up into 3rd, right behind Edmund and Austin. And I think Edmund just gave Austin a little bump. Austin Edwards still has the lead. These two have opened up a little bit of space between the other 3 right behind. Brian Hewitt, Zach Mead still battling back behind for 6th and 7th. Bill Lux is now taking 8th from Ryan. Ryan about to have his hands full. Bill Rabbits, Andrew Thornton, Joe Lux, all right there. Good evening, Stephen. How are you, buddy? And the caution is out late in the race. Kirk Marble and Richie Joplin involved 2 of the top 5. Let's see what popped off. Kirk right on Kirk gets a little bump into Richie as he starts to cut down. Looking at this one from the blimp. Yeah, Kirk gets in there deep, tries to cut low, right when Richie is just on the edge of spinning. And one little love tap sends him around. Well, Steven, hurry home, buddy. Austin Edwards in control at the moment. Edmund Jones will be alongside. Lights go out on the pace car. Everybody stacked up, ready for the restart. We'll have about 8 laps to go when the green flag drops. Pace car dives to pit road. Austin Edwards leads them through 3 and 4. The green flag is back in the air, 8 to go. Edmund gets the better launch up top. Austin gets the better run into turn 1. That outside line, though, is better on corner exit as Edmund pulls back alongside. John Barry now in 3rd, Brian Hewitt in 4th. Bill Lux up into 5th. Austin clears for the moment. Edmund shoots back to the high side. John Barry just a half a second back. Brian Hewitt, Bill Lux still lurking as well. 6 laps to go. Austin just cannot get fully clear of Edmund. Edmund fights back up top. Caution is back out for Cody Kennedy. Ryan McDaniel involved. There's Cody Kennedy back behind. Oh, looks like Andrew Thornton and Ryan McDaniel got caught up ahead. Cody was just getting evasive. Another look down from the blimp at this one. Richie Joplin slides in a little bit of contact with Ryan. And Andrew gets the better run out of Ryan got the better run out of two, gets into Andrew, and the chaos pops off. They will stack back up for the restart with 2 laps to go. This will not be one of the green-white checkers. This is just a happy circumstance that they come down to getting the green with 2 to go. And it looks like they are extending the caution. And that will force it to go to a green-white checker. Now the lights are out on the pace car. Pace car dives into pit road. And here they come out of turn 4. The green flag is in the air. 2 laps to go at IRP. Edmond and Austin run away. John Barry trying to hold on to 3rd. Hewitt on the outside. Here they come out of turn 4. Austin has the lead. The white flag flies. And there was chaos behind after the white flag. No caution. They'll race to the end. Out of turn 4, Austin goes too deep. Edmond went too deep. They hold on to it. Barely. Austin Edwards gets the win. Edmund Jones a very close second. John Barry, a great fight to come home in 3rd. Let's see if we can see what happened right after the white flag. There's Cody Kennedy back behind. Looks like it popped off just ahead. Looks like a battle with Richie Joplin in the middle. Richie oh! Wow, Kirk Marble goes flying. Richie goes flying. Yeah, that happened. Let's see if we can get our word with our top 3, starting with John Barry. John, you called it in practice. You said you were going to come home in the top 3. You got it done, buddy.
Right? Hey, sometimes you get lucky. I was sleeping on that last restart. I don't know what I was doing.
Maybe you need to start calling your shot before every race.
Yeah, maybe. But I want to say thank you to Ed for putting this on, and and you broadcasting every week.
My pleasure, buddy. Great job. Great to see you back on the podium.
Thank you. Feels good.
Edmund Jones comes home in second. Next time you pop around, you're just not getting interviewed.
This wasn't.
We don't want to hear your excuses. It was a great green-white checkered finish, though.
Are we embracing the dark side tonight, Jar Jar? Like, is that what's going on? Is that why you're such a spicy Sith tonight?
It could very well be.
Hey, at least we gave you a good show. I mean, me and Austin, we were talking about it during the race. If there's a guy in this league that I can race like that with, it's him. And it's so fun. You know, trading sliders, trading positions, and just being door to door, lap after lap. You can't be happier. I mean, yeah, I come home on a podium instead of a win, but if there's one guy that I'm going to lose a hard-fought victory to, I mean, coming home second to Austin Edwards is pretty damn good.
It definitely is. Another great finish, another feather in your cap for the championship. Congratulations.
Thank you, Doug.
And our winner, Austin Edwards. Austin, you had so many opportunities to spin Edmund. Why didn't you do it?
Well, because he didn't spin me, surprisingly, so I figured I could at least play fair.
It is a Christmas miracle, as close as you guys were, and there were some close calls at points when you guys were sliding up across each other's nose.
Yeah, it's always a fun race here at Lucas Oil when you get guys who can really run the track the way you need to, because there's a million different lines you can run. I mean, you saw me and Edmund crossing over, doing slide jobs, running the bottom, the middle, the top. I mean, you can really run anywhere around here. It's just a matter of knowing how to do it and making sure you don't run into the guy next to you. So being able to race like that was pretty cool. But Edmund was getting faster. I had a hard time trying to get around him. By the time I did, my tires were all gone. So it made for one heck of a race. So really good racing. I'm glad that we could keep it together at the finish, even though I tore off the whole right side door of the car, and hopefully we can keep the cars going straight in ARCA coming up here pretty soon.
Hope so, man. Another great win, buddy. Congratulations.
Thank you, Doug.
Austin Edwards gets the win, but we're not done yet. The ARCA cars will take to the track here in just a moment. Stick around, everybody.